In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new leather sleeve for the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro. These were announced a little bit ago, and I wasn't really entirely sure what they were or what the overall setup was. I couldn't see them in store. I just went ahead and ordered them in every color. I think there might have been 4 or 5 of them. The only one that has come in is this brown color. Traditionally, I'm not a sleeve or like leather folio person with my phone, but the design is a little bit different and I wasn't used to it, so I just thought it'd be a good idea to just take a look at it, unbox it, and take a look at the quality of this and compare it to just the normal leather case for the iPhones. One quick note, you'll be able to see this once I go into the unboxing. This packaging is huge. It's bigger than the packaging that comes with the iPhone itself. So there seems to be a lot contained within this box for a case. And these cases aren't cheap. This is $129. So big expectations with that big price tag. As always, please remember to like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the support I've been getting. I'm going to keep coming out with all these videos, so thank you very much. So here's the packaging for the leather sleeve that I have. As I mentioned before, this is in the saddle brown color. I did order all the other colors as well, so I will be doing another video on that, but this is the only color that has come in as of now. You can see on the sides that this is rather big. So when I compare it to a iPhone 12 case, the iPhone 12 case is substantially smaller. This case does have MagSafe capabilities as well, and one would hope at the $129 price tag. So in the box we have a case. Interesting. Have this strap, and then we just have some instructions down here for assembling the strap. The leather actually, it feels really nice. It feels high quality. The snaps are really nice as well. Snaps have like a kind of brushed aluminum look to them. So inside the case you have this card just kind of indicating that there is a card slot within the case itself. On the back, it also talks a little bit about the storage of the card and then a little bit about the leather itself as well. When I initially feel the leather, and you can smell the leather as well, it has a much better feel to it, much smoother, high quality feel than that you get in the iPhone leather cases. This feels like more legit leather rather than the plasticky feel that you get, I feel like, in the leather cases. I'm assuming that they use a much more high quality leather in this, and it would show in that $129 price tag. You can also see there's some really nice stitching along the side itself. I think that gives it a nice high quality touch to the case. Here's the bump out for the back for the camera. And then when you look at the two cutouts on the front, I mean, it's just very flush. I mean, they did a really, really good job. I think it's high quality craftsmanship. Here's the flap, really revealing the slot for a credit card. So it'd be right in this area right here. Here's just a quick look to compare the different leathers for, this is an iPhone 12 Pro Max leather case. This has been used for maybe about a week or so, and here you have the leather sleeve. Even a week later, you can tell this doesn't feel as anywhere near as nice as this. This still has somewhat of a plasticky feel to it. The tone on the leather sleeve, I think, is also a little bit darker. It has a more of a, I think, rich leather look to it, while this is a little bit lighter and it tends to have more of a plasticky look when you compare it to the leather sleeve. I feel like the sleeve is definitely going to patina much nicer and much more natural. So now I'll take my iPhone 12 Pro, slide it into the sleeve. Slides nicely. You see the window indicator matches the color of the sleeve that you have. So I assume the different colors, this indicator will show different colors. If I touch that, it lights up with a kind of brownish hue to it. So the way that you attach the strap is actually pretty interesting. So first you have a little cutout here. So you can feed the strap through the cutout. And you know, my initial reaction is trying to snap this in, but actually what you do is you take the other end and you put it over the peg, and then you take that little strap and you put it over the top. And it's kind of an interesting look because it feels like it's not super secure, but you can tell that there's grooves in the peg, and these two opposite snaps have grooves on the inside of them as well, and it just helps with that connection. It feels pretty secure, even though you wouldn't necessarily think that it is based upon the design itself, but I think it's just a clever way to do it to where it ends up looking super clean. So I don't really know exactly why you would use this strap. Initially when I saw it online, it seemed like it would be attaching to the phone itself. I guess maybe if you're a girl and you have it in your purse, it's a way for you to easily locate your phone in your purse. You're not kind of digging around forever. You can just try to find the strap itself. But other than that, I don't know. If you put this around your wrist, it seems a little, I don't know, obnoxious and cumbersome. So here's just one last look of the phone inside the case. You have a couple different design elements. You see there's little hits of stitching down here, nice stitching all along the sides, making it feel much more high-end to help justify with that price point. I think that, you know, the $129 price tag is, you know, trying to be justified by the high-quality leather and then the craftsmanship that's involved in it. Like, there's definite details that you're not getting in the other cases, but I don't know, like, it's kind of hard for me to justify that much money on a sleeve like this, that from a functionality standpoint, I don't really like this type of thing, pulling it in and out, pulling your phone in and out. Also, this strap, I'm not entirely sure how I would utilize that, but it's always person dependent. When you're sliding the phone out, it's not super hard, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, for me, I feel like the folio thing would be more reasonable. Like this, I just don't, I don't know how big the market is for wanting a case that looks like this. So I'm really not sure how to feel about this case. I'm always interested in seeing new designs, new concepts, new ways to present things. This is a little bit different. I will say that I do like the quality of leather. I like the details, I like the craftsmanship, I like the stitching. I think the color is awesome, but I just don't, for me, I don't know how I would use this thing. If they made this in more of like a folio, I think it would be interesting. I'd also pay more money to get like this leather in the normal case, because it is that much better. Like the feel, the smell, it's like legit leather as opposed to, I don't know what they make the normal cases out of. I think that the color is also a little bit better. Like this is technically saddle brown, but this saddle brown looks better than the Saddle Brown in the normal case. Function wise, just having your phone in here, I don't know what the point of this is really. I guess you have like full increased protection all the way around. I mean, if you drop your phone, unless if it's from a really high distance, I think you're pretty good other than like this opening. I'm not really sure how well this is going to sell when you consider the price point as well as the overall design. I guess we'll have to see. I'm gonna spend some time with it and try it out a little bit, see if I change my mind over time. I'm probably gonna take this little strap off because I don't know what you do with this thing. I do have all the other colors coming in the next couple days. When those do come in, I'll compare each of the colors. I'll unbox them for you so you can get a look to see what color I think looks best and what colors might look good depending upon your phone. Granted, the only part of your phone that you're really gonna see is down here, but I think it's always interesting to see, you know, the different colors and how they look in person, especially when you're considering, you know, spending that kind of money. And if they are using a different leather, if it translates with the other colors, we're probably going to see a different color, even though it might be called the same color, it might look a little bit different in this leather compared to the other leathers that they have. I hope you guys found that helpful. I appreciate all the continued support, and I will catch you guys in the next video.